I call on the government of Canada to protect our rights, since our provincial government will not. Basically, what the government has decided is to stop counting cases and to stop putting in any implementation. And the real reality of these, I don't know if this is their intention, but the reality is what that's going to end up is two things. We're not going to have transparency as to how the virus is ripping through communities, and pretty much anybody who's vulnerable is going to be infected. And that's going to include some of the double vax, because the things we're learning about Delta is that you are not 100% protected by the vaccine, and that means people are going to be sick. And they may not be going to the hospital, and they may not be going to the ICU, but there's a very real risk of long COVID, which is a long-term disability in every single person that gets COVID. That would include the vaccinated, that would include people who are asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic. So basically, public health has decided not to value the health of the public. And so we have decided to rally here because our health matters. Every child under 12 is unable to get vaccinated. That means every child under 12 is susceptible to this disease, and this is not influenza. We do not know what exponential growth ripping through our province is going to do to these children. We're doing this 2 weeks before schools open for the fall. What is going on? This government has lost the moral authority to govern. Dina Henshaw has lost the moral authority to be our public health leader. We want resignations from Dr. Henshaw, Premier Kenney, Minister Shandro, and we want to negotiate a return to sane public health policy.
It really highlights how Alberta is out of step with the rest of Canada, and what seems at this point out of step with the rest of the world. So it is very concerning that these restrictions would be removed in such a reckless, abrupt manner.
The disrespect and the contempt that Jason Kenney and the UCP is showing to us, not just the arts community, but all of you, everyone in this province, actually everyone in this Canada, is abominable and unforgivable. And Dina Henshaw, although I have had admiration for you at the beginning, what have you done?